learn how to live together. Oh, this is a community. There's wild animals where I am. There's wild burros from the miners' days that roam around. There's coyotes. There's bobcats. There's you have to live. We have to learn in a community to live with each other. That's what I recommend. But people that let their cats out in situ and let them run loose, and if it's a rural area, that's what's happening there. It's all basically people with cats, barn cats, so to speak.
I wanted to tell you, but I was really upset because I couldn't take care of the kitty, and therefore it's like. But the concept that cats roam free in LA.
The cats do roam free, but it was a stupid thing. I got to move on. So you have no animals now at all? You have no animals?
No.
Anna, you have no.
Well, my son has a cat.
Well, don't go anywhere, Anna. I'm putting you on hold. Let's put Anna on hold. Did I put Anna on hold? I'm trying to put her on hold, Alex. There we go. I'm going to send her a T-shirt that say "None of my friends walk upright." All right. It's interesting, but sometimes you got to look beyond what people tell you. There are so many cats out there that roam loose, and people, well, my cat loves the great outdoors. Yeah, loves the great outdoors, but his lifespan outside was 3 years. If you kept him inside, it would have been 14 or 15 years. You want to get your cat outside? Teach him to walk on a leash and harness. Don't be lazy about it. Come on, you wouldn't let your kids, nobody run loose. Why would you let your cats outside when you specifically know they're surrounded by dangers all the time? Listen, when my two guys are outside in my backyard, I have a 7-foot fence covering my entire backyard. When Molly and Willie are in the backyard, day, night, morning, it doesn't make any difference. I am no further than 5 feet away from them, even though there's a fence there. And coyotes cannot get through my fence. 5 feet away from them at all times. That's just because I'm a little eccentric, and I guess because I hear all the horror stories. Let me take a quick break. We'll try to get back to you, Rachel, 866-870-KRLA, the phone number. I'm Warren Eckstein. This is The Pet Show. And we are back on the Pet Show. Let me see if I can squeeze Rachel in there. Hey, Rachel, welcome to the show.
Hi, Warren. Thanks for taking my call. I just wanted to tell you a fun story about my cat, Little Lonnie. She loves Christmas.
Okay.
Because I have a small living Christmas tree, and I put little ornaments all over it. And when I wake up in the morning, all of the ornaments are off the tree. So I put them back on the tree, and then the next morning, they're all off the tree. She thinks it's so much fun.
But are they safe ornaments? Nothing that can break or hurt her or cut her feet or anything?
No, they're little paper ornaments.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, the only thing I'm going to recommend is that you secure the tree. Make sure you can't knock it down. I don't want her to hurt herself or start a fire. And normally people are calling me up and say, how do I stop my cat from taking stuff off the tree? You're telling me you enjoy it. Put more stuff for her to play then. But just make sure it's careful. And be real careful about certain things. For example, I just heard the other day about a cat that swallowed one of the pine needles. So you have to be real careful about that. For those people, I'll go next Christmas. I'll go over all the different ways you can prevent your cat from taking stuff off your tree or your dog from knocking it over. But as long as you're making it a game for her, that's great.
It's a fun game.
So why don't you do this? Why don't you bring a little, not a tree, but like a little kind of thing in the house and hang paper things on it all year round? Make her life even more interesting. That's what I would do. Yeah, bring in some other stuff. Hang this around, hang that around, make all the difference. Well, anyway, listen, don't go anywhere, Rachel. I'm going to put you on hold. And Rachel, let's send Rachel some Lucy pet food for her cat. And I appreciate that phone call. Just a reminder, you know by now, when I get off the air here, I'm not tired. I got a lot left in me. I do my national, Canadian, Armed Forces Radio America show. Goes all over the country to hundreds of stations, Canada, all over the world. Anyway, it's the same type of show. I give away the same type of prizes. The only difference is the phone calls come in from all different places. So I'm going to give you that number. And why? Because my listeners in LA have the jump on the rest of the country because the show starts at 5 minutes after 1. 5 minutes after 1. But the bottom line is the rest of the country doesn't hear it. But you're hearing it now. So here's that number. If you want to start calling, wait till 1 o'clock and start calling this number. Be patient. It goes to Radio America in Washington, D.C., so it takes some time for them to get to. But write this number down. It's also toll-free. 877-725-8255. 877-725-8255. Now, for the minute we have left, let me just take this opportunity. You know that I've been talking, I've been on the air now with you guys for 45 years on the radio. And New Year is Wednesday. So I want to take this opportunity to wish all of you an incredibly safe, healthy, and very, 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 very happy New Year. And here's my goal. I expect to be wishing you another Happy New Year in 45 more years from now. Just make sure on New Year's Eve, you know where your dogs and cats are. Some people have a tendency to have that one drink too many. Be careful with your friends. Don't let them drive, but make sure you know where your dogs and cats are. Keep anything dangerous out of their reach. If you want, make sure that when people are coming and going, you know where your pets are so they don't get out over New Year's Eve, because that could be really dangerous. So again, I want to take this opportunity to wish you all an incredibly happy New Year. Successful New Year, healthy New Year for you that walk upright and your pets that don't. Until next year, give all your pets a big hug and a kiss for you, one right between the ears for me. I'm Warren Eckstein, and bless you for listening to The Pet Show.